Thank you for buying my bike accessory wall mount. I hope it helps get your gear off the ground like it did mine. This short install video should help make installation a breeze. Your kit includes all the hardware needed. The 4 short screws are best for an application like behind me, where you can secure it directly to the substrate like wood. And the long screws come paired with 4 drywall anchors in case you do not have that ability and you have to secure it to the drywall. Something that can make a drywall installation easier is locate one stud for one of your end caps, and then you're able to run your long screws directly into the stud and utilize 2 of your 4 drywall anchors for the other end, making it a little bit faster. Let's go through the installation on this behind me and get your mount on the wall. Now that we know the hardware to utilize, let's start by mounting our first end cap. I'm going to hold up my first end cap here, and I've made a mark that allows me to center this between the 2 reveals on this wall. I'm going to take my level, hold my end cap plumb, and mark my screw hole locations. In the event you're using drywall anchors, you will then take this away and install your drywall anchors exactly at those screw hole locations. It is important that you do precisely do that. In this application, because I'm doing a direct fasten, I'm going to now screw this to the wall. I'll be utilizing a drill to secure my end cap to the wall. A drill can make this helpful. It's not mandatory, and I do recommend if you use a drill, depending your comfort with power tools, utilize a screwdriver to tighten your mount to the wall that final little bit, so you do not end up over tightening or under tightening your screws, because you want to ensure the mount is securely fastened. I'll start by lining up the point of my screw exactly in my mount, mark, and fasten it to the wall. I'm going to let my top one slightly secure, ensure that I'm exactly on my mark location, and then go ahead and fasten in my lower screw. Now to mount our second end cap. There's 2 ways to go about this. Included in the kit are the exact dimensions needed to manually measure and mark the hole locations for this end cap. A method I like that's foolproof is taking your support bar, locating it into the mount that we've first secured to the wall, taking our second end cap and sliding it into the board, pushing slight pressure again so we have a nice tight fit. I'm then going to take a level, this is just a 32-inch level, and I'm going to sit it on top of my mount and level my support bar. Now I'm going to mark the bottom hole location. Holding this to the wall, I'm going to also mark my upper hole location. Now I have a foolproof way that I don't have to worry about messing up my measurements, and I know exactly the correct location to put my second support bracket. If you're installing this in drywall, you would now simply install your drywall anchors at the exact locations we've marked, and then you'll be able to continue as we are about to now. We're almost done, and it's time for the final step. I'm going to take my support bar and now slide the mounts over the end in the order I would like my equipment to hang. So I like to put my shoes at the far right. In the middle, I like to hang my helmet. And then for me personally, I put my sunglasses on the far left. After I have all of these slid on, I'm going to simply slot this into the end mount we secured first and hold this up to our hole locations. In my back pocket here, I have the screws, and I'll simply secure this to the wall now. I've now completed the installation, and my new mount is ready to utilize.